And most people probably don't realize this, but we are probably one of the luckiest countries in the world. Living in Australia is like heaven. And I'm not just saying this because the Australian embassy is watching my videos. Hello. But I genuinely mean this. We are one of the luckiest countries in the world, and we are so privileged. I came to this conclusion through my 15-20 years of living here in this country, and I feel so privileged to be standing on Australian soil right now. I'm so lucky. I also came to this conclusion through my line of work, from rubbing shoulders with so many people from so many different walks of life. Immigrants, convicts, I shouldn't label people, but drug users, all the way to the top of the social hierarchy. The richest people, CEOs. Yeah. The highest in the social hierarchy. Those people. And then also the people at the bottom of the barrel in our society. Yeah. I realize we are so damn lucky to be living, breathing in this country. There's so much freedom. And yeah, most people don't realize this. The fact that you have a choice to either serve in the military, to hold a gun and potentially to kill someone, or not, that's already enough for me to say that, yeah, this is freedom. This is freedom. The healthcare system, the social welfare system, no one gets left behind. No one gets left behind. That's the reason why we pay taxes. Public schooling, public housing, public healthcare. No one gets left behind. And it doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter how you were brought up. You came from a rich family or a poor family. You probably have a chance of doing anything. You probably have a chance of being in the government. You probably have a chance at becoming somewhat successful by yourself. It's the having a fair go attitude. It's one of the Australian values. What prompted all this thinking was me trying to apply for an Australian citizenship. And as I was reading the booklets, the introduction to Australia and our values and the national anthem and such, I mean, I've lived here for the majority of my life. I should know all of this. But yeah, there's so many things I still didn't know, such as all of these different dates in history. Yeah, I'm not really good at history, Australian history, but yeah, I realize we're so damn lucky to be living in this country. Some people say that, how is it freedom when you can't buy a gun? You can't buy a gun unless you have a permit or you have a good enough reason. And a good enough reason is to bring that gun to a club and shoot at a shooting range. That's a good enough reason for a normal person to buy a gun here in Australia. I've never really looked into it, but yeah, in America, I know the gun law is a little bit different, and to be honest, I don't really care. I don't really want to look into it. I have no reason to be buying a gun anyways. But yeah, most people don't realize that is actually a good idea not to let people freely buy guns. I don't know about you, but I can't imagine myself shooting at another person. Doesn't matter if it's an intruder. I can't imagine myself terminating another person's life. And in my line of work, we try not to do that unless it's the person's wish. And then even then, I don't want to actively cause the death of somebody. I love the idea of giving people comfort in the last moments of their life. But, you tell me to give a certain type of medication, to give a bolus of something in order to kill a person. And I can't do that in my good conscience. And I'm not saying this because I'm trying to make myself look better, like I'm holier than thou and I'm morally just, because I'm not. I'm very inconsistent with my morality. And if you ask me what political party or what sort of ideology do I subscribe to, I wouldn't be able to tell you because I'm very inconsistent. I can't really classify myself as being on the left or on the right of the political spectrum. Nor can I tell you if I'm a nihilist, I'm a Christian, I'm a whatever, I don't know. And it's fine. It's fine being like that here in Australia. It's fine. Because guess what? Nothing is above the law. You can believe in whatever the hell you want. You can criticize any politicians you want, and nothing will happen to you as long as you don't break any law, because the law is above everything. Even the King of Australia can't overrule the Constitution. And yeah, I find comfort in that. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Stay strong. God bless. And if you are a fellow Australian, know that you are in the best country in the world.